As a professor of counseling at the University of North Texas, I have 31 years of extensive experience. I have traveled a fulfilling path that has been devoted to mentoring aspiring school counselors and licensed professional counselors. My goal has always been to guide and enable people who want to change the world in their fields. My professional journey has revolved around a thorough investigation of near-death experiences, NDEs, and the significant effects they have on counseling and related fields. The publication of Raymond Moody's seminal work, Life After Life in 1975 marked a significant turning point in the study of near-death experiences. This groundbreaking study did more than just coin the phrase near-death experience. It also sparked a fresh line of investigation into this mysterious occurrence. Based on conversations with almost 100 people who had been on the verge of death, Moody identified patterns and revealed the profound effects these interactions had on people's lives. His work ignited a scientific inquisitiveness that propels NDE research to this day. Research in its early phases was primarily concerned with analyzing the fundamental components of NDEs and their long-term impacts. My own research followed this first direction, exploring the various facets of these encounters. My research grew to encompass themes related to NDE disclosure and its impact on individuals who encounter similar experiences. My research has focused on the importance of the first NDE disclosure in the integrating process. I discovered that people's ability to integrate their experiences can be greatly impacted by how they react to such disclosures. Empathic and affirming reactions frequently facilitate integration, whereas dismissive or negative reactions can pose obstacles and make the meeting more difficult to reconcile. I have also written on the intriguing experiences of seeing departed family members during NDEs and the more general notion of communication after death. Similar experiences have been described by people who have not had near-death experiences, proving that these phenomena are not limited to NDEs. My comprehension of the complex processes underlying NDEs and its consequences for psychological and spiritual well-being has improved as a result of this investigation. To put it briefly, my research has involved exploring the complex terrain of near-death experiences and their aftermath. My goal in examining these life-changing events is to further our knowledge of their importance and applicability to counseling and human experiences in general. Near-death experiences, which often involve contact with departed loved ones and a feeling of disassociation from the body, provide deep insights into human awareness. They offer a window into a different interpretation of reality. Even though some aspects of NDEs are universally relatable, cultural beliefs have a significant influence on how each individual interprets an NDE. Each encounter is made uniquely personal by the way these encounters are presented within the context of cultural backgrounds, even if they transcend conventional reality. Near-death experiences, NDEs, are deeply personal experiences that show a diverse tapestry of encounters, each with its own essence. Even though individuals who have near-death experiences may exhibit recurring motifs, the subtleties of each encounter are remarkably unique. For example, depending on one's cultural background, the often cited imagery of passing through a tunnel might take on many meanings. This voyage may be pictured as a literal tunnel in some cultures, and as a journey through hallowed or spiritually significant areas in others. Even in the context of a same cultural background, NDEs vary remarkably. Some talk of passing through dark passageways toward a bright light, while others describe passing through glowing corridors that end in an overwhelming brightness. These variations demonstrate the significant impact that cultural background and individual beliefs have on how NDEs are interpreted. Religion is a major factor in how people interpret near-death experiences. Deeply held ideas are frequently reevaluated in response to experiences that depart from accepted religious doctrines, leading to the development of new spiritual viewpoints. A lot of people start to wonder if traditional theological frameworks can adequately describe the intricacies of their near-death experiences, which prompts them to think more broadly about spirituality. Studies on near-death experiences reveal a wide variety of interactions with religious leaders, including Jesus. These accounts demonstrate the subjective character of spiritual experiences, as evidenced by the wide range of accounts of Jesus' appearance and behavior. Some people claim to have some agency in choosing how Jesus manifests during their NDEs, indicating that individual expectations and beliefs influence how spiritual entities are perceived. NDEs, all things considered, provide an intriguing window into the complexities of human consciousness and the mysterious afterlife. Researchers work to solve the deep riddles underlying near-death experiences by examining the interactions between society, belief systems, and personal experiences. It's still difficult to determine who will experience an NDE. Research shows that between 10% and 20% of people who survive near-death experiences report having had near-death experiences, NDEs, with the rest not recalling any unusual events. There doesn't seem to be a discernible pattern that separates people who remember NDEs from those who don't. Complicating attempts to comprehend this phenomenon is the possibility that some people may encounter several near-death experiences but only remember NDEs in specific cases. The reasons behind why some people recall and report NDEs while others do not are still a mystery. Many either forget or decide not to report such encounters. However, other people may finally remember their NDEs years after the incident. These differences highlight how mysterious and highly subjective NDEs are, leaving much to be investigated and comprehended. Studies highlight the fact that people who report having had near-death experiences, NDEs, often have much more lasting impacts than people who survive near-death experiences without reporting any NDEs. These aftereffects are characteristic of NDEs and frequently involve a significant decrease in fear of dying. A first-hand experience with the edge of death has given rise to a renewed fearlessness and a sense of certainty about mortality. After NDEs, there is a wide range of aftereffects, including psychological, spiritual, physical, and societal. Psychologically, the effects go beyond reduced dread of dying to include improved empathy, heightened emotional sensitivity, and a greater propensity for kindness. The introspective life review that is fundamental to NDEs is frequently blamed for these modifications. A greater interest in spiritual activities, a move away from institutionalized religion and toward personal spirituality, and the development of psychic or precognitive talents are examples of spiritual shifts. Individuals may undergo physical manifestations such as altered metabolism, altered nutritional choices, and increased susceptibility to drugs, contaminants, and allergens. Some might even show electromagnetic impacts, which would affect nearby electromagnetic phenomena. The deep alterations in social dynamics that NDEs bring about frequently have an impact on relationships and interactions in turn. Comprehending these transformations is essential to appreciating the long-lasting effects of NDEs on people's lives and social environments. One especially intriguing feature of NDEs that both researchers and I find fascinating is how vivid and genuine experiencers' perceptions of their encounters are. Many portray their experiences as incredibly genuine and powerful, saying they transcend beyond everyday reality. A thorough examination of the nature of reality itself is prompted by this increased sense of authenticity, which calls into question conventional ideas about awareness and existence. NDEs often return bearing deep realizations that underscore the centrality of love and compassion in the human condition. They frequently communicate that the development and maturation of our ability to love both ourselves and others is what gives physical existence its essence. There must be a general acceptance of the veracity of NDEs and of disclosures regarding the spiritual realm for these insights to have a larger impact. It is imperative to establish the legitimacy of NDEs in order to promote greater acceptance and comprehension of their immense significance. Because these encounters defy traditional materialistic paradigms, some people accept them with open minds, while others maintain their skepticism. However, acknowledging and approving NDEs is necessary in order to incorporate their profound insights into our understanding of spirituality and human existence as a whole. This promise inspires me to continue investigating near-death experiences and related phenomena in an effort to shed light on the important insights they can provide.